everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aki, and some of you will know me from Valorant Hub. This is one of the first videos I'm posting in 6 months, a long time, but we're going to jump into Hiko comparing his pro and CSGO careers on obviously these different games that he plays as an esports pro. There will be a link in the description to his Twitch channel, so check it out. Everyone watching this knows Hiko anyway. Let's jump into this.
Do you enjoy more your Valorant career or CSGO? I would say... I don't know. It's hard to say. I definitely want to kind of wait and see how the Valorant LAN scene plays out, because I haven't got to play on LAN in Valorant yet. And I really want to. So we'll see. I don't think Valorant, especially just because of how things are shaping up, I don't think Valorant will ever get to the point where CS was, where it's like, what I mean by that is CS got to a point where you're literally traveling. I think Nitro, my teammate 100 Thieves Nitro, when he was on Liquid and when we were teammates in Liquid in like 2016, if there are 12 months in the year, you're doing something like you're traveling for like
6 months at least.
7 or 8 months, you're like gone, not at home. So I do kind of feel like having some kind of a not so much, like when I was younger, when I was like in 2013, we were traveling a lot. Like we were boot camping in Europe, we were going to Europe all the time. It was just kind of like, it was a lot to handle. And I feel like now if Valorant is like how League is, where you don't really travel that much, you're at home a lot and there's a lot of stuff online, and like the big LANs are few and far between. I feel like it makes the LANs more important and more impactful, I think more meaningful. And it also makes it's less of a toll and a tax on players who have families or friends or girlfriends or wives or children or whatever. Of course, this is coming from me with 2 teammates who have wives and a teammate who has a child and 17 dogs. And I mean, I have a dog myself, so yeah. I think it's probably better for everybody if the scene isn't as travel heavy as it was in the CSGO heydays. And I think that one of the things that CS has become is people complain a lot about it being oversaturated, and like who really cares if like every weekend you see a Navi versus Stralis grand finals. Like it's just, the meaningness to it is just very low. But I mean, obviously there's COVID and there's...
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Valorant's still a new game, and yeah, I mean, we'll see. But anyway.
I think that we will see more LANs, a lot more LANs than we've seen so far. I think comparing it to League of Legends, it doesn't quite ring accurately true on the basis that League of Legends, of course, ping, etc. does matter, but, and I could be wrong here, if you play League of Legends, please let me know in the comments. There is no hate or anything towards League of Legends, I'm just giving my thoughts here. I'd imagine that ping on a LAN is more important, potentially, with a game like Valorant compared to a MOBA like League of Legends. Having said that, I do think that, yes, they are definitely interested and excited to get LANs going. You know, they really got the first LAN they could go on Iceland, Reykjavik, on you know, obviously that was an incredible tournament, and it was difficult, right? You know, these things are very difficult and they have to invest more, I'd imagine, into making it more sustainable, obviously with COVID and all these issues going in, but you know, we are over time going to hopefully come out of this, and with that I'm sure that Valorant LANs will be a lot more often. Not only that though, I think for a lot of people Valorant is likely a really nice game to be professionally playing, at least on the basis of a lifestyle. What I'm saying here is right now Valorant as well is incredibly heavily viewership momentum, right? The CS scene does have viewership, but the reality is that Valorant, from a statistics point of view, has taken on generally the Western audience and is basically only not taking on Russia and Ukrainian audience from a data point of view, whereas Counter-Strike really leans hard towards Russia and Ukraine, but everywhere else in general Valorant has overtaken it. So I think from a monetary point of view, the revenue point of view, you know, Valorant sponsors are paying a lot, I think, compared to CS, and I think that's going to be really helpful and honestly healthy or helpful for players to be healthier. because what ends up happening is players can take more breaks. They don't have to be at boot camps all the time and doing all these things. They can essentially have a life outside of the game, which is really important for many esports pros. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I think that Valorant will definitely be a lot of fun for a lot of Valorant pros. Obviously, there are problems in any esport, and I'm sure that Valorant pros feel that, but I do think that Valorant in general has got a really good thing for pros going on, especially with how they are supported compared to other parts like lore. That being said, if this video was interesting or helpful to you, in any way, shape, or form, this is my channel, and if you want to subscribe for me to talk about anything Valorant and gaming related and other stuff, by all means do that. I appreciate you watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.